So I'm going to show you how to do case 1. Sorry, this is RV case 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by doing a hip center. And I'm going to put one here and insert hip center. And I'm going to put one here. And to make sure that I put them really in the center, I'm going to blow this up. And I'm going to decrease the size of it. Here we go. There we go, and I think that's pretty good for hip center. I'm going to lock them both in. And after this, I'm just going to start after the hip center for the next one so you understand how to do the hip center. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a line, and I'm going to do it on the right side. And this is to measure length, and it's also to measure varus and valgus. Now this is slightly to the midline of the center of the knee joint. So there's a very slight varus on this side, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to draw a line from the center right down onto the ankle joint. And again, this is very varus. As you can see, it's way medial to the center of the joint line. That's obviously due to this deformity in the femur. Now I'm going to click on X-ray again, and it's going to put me back to center. Now I'm going to do total deformity. So I'm going to pick angle, and I'm going to pick that, and I'm going to go right through the middle of the knee, and I'm going to go from the bottom of the ankle right through the middle of the knee. And again, I'm going to check to make sure that I'm doing this accurately so I can fine-tune the areas, and I think that's actually a pretty good estimate of the middle of the knee. And I'm going to fine-tune this one. So there we go. And what I've got in my total deformity when I go to items, my total deformity is 15.25, and it's varus. So it's varus, and the total deformity is 15.25, or about 15. There's certainly some play in this. The leg length discrepancy is 87.15 minus 83.4. So it's probably just a little under 4 centimeters, and so it'll be 3.15 plus another 0.43. So 3.58. So it's going to be about 3.5 to 4 centimeters, your leg length discrepancy. Now let's do the femoral deformity. We're going to come up here, and I can hide this one or not hide it because it may help me do the femoral deformity. So I'm going to pick this line, use the same line that I used for total deformity, and then draw a line along the joint line. And I think that's a pretty good estimate where that is. And it comes up 80.93. So normally this should be 93 minus 81, we'll say. And that equals at least 12 degrees. Maybe I might have to adjust it a little bit. There, if you did that, I think it's coming up to about 81, 82. So 93, it's about 12 degrees off. Yes, we go about here. It's going to be about 12 degrees off. So 93 minus 81 is 12 degrees. And then we're going to do the tibia angle. So let's do the tibia, and it's going to be just in line with this, with the angle that I measured for the total deformity. And my tibia is coming up 86.5, or 86, actually 86.05. So that's 87 minus 86, as we said, equals 1. And it's again, it's a little more varus than it should be. And then if we do the joint line, an angle through the joint line, I'm going to use the angle through the tibia that I used, and the one for the femur, and the joint line's about 2 degrees. So The total deformity is about 15. I've got 12 in the femur, 2 in the joint line, and 1 in the tibia. And then let's go back, and you can see all the measurements I've done. And if you want to hide certain ones again, you can hide them, and you can see the ones you want. Okay.